Drake's lawsuit leads to suspicious smear campaign online. Welcome to another episode of Shit's Getting Messy, Part Infinity. How's it going, Yatu Savage community and YouTube? It's your boy J Tom Reactions, and I'm outside today. I went to go touch grass, literally. I went to go touch grass because I saw this video. Yes, I did see this video. Now, I'm gonna, I'm gonna go ahead and react to it online. So before I get to this though, for everybody in the back, yes, I am talking to you right there. The people in the back are the people that are watching this video and haven't yet subscribed to the Yatu Savas community. What are you guys waiting for? Like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and do that for me. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So that way you guys can be a part of this wonderful community. We are growing. Shout out to Aaron. Shout out to Rami Fikashin. Shout out to Hijaz Razi and Sexy Over 60. Shout out to you guys, all right? Let's go. Go ahead and follow suit. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And after you do that, go ahead and hit that noti bell. Set it to all so YouTube can let you know whenever I drop another video. Now, again, like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and do that for me. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the video. And also let me know what you guys are thinking of what is going on in this lawsuit. Now, this Drake versus UMG lawsuit is getting out of hand. This thing needs to be dismissed. I will give my reasons why during the video. Now, Bill, brother, keep it alleged. Bill, ya tú sabes, you already know. Let's go.
Let me just cut to the chase and let you know that I think that there's a lot of propaganda, a lot of smear campaign actions, activities occurring at this time involving this lawsuit. This Drake and UMG lawsuit continues to update, and it continues to get really strange. Because now that a woman has entered this lawsuit as a previous update of July 21st, this woman named Monet Merchant, there's other activity occurring online that is tying in with.
By the way, Monet Merchant is an advocate. An advocate is just it could be anybody. This person feels like she's being roped into it. So she said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get my input in. Let me go ahead and become an advocate to this lawsuit. So she went ahead and she penned herself into the lawsuit. She feels like Drake is being wronged. She feels like he's being suppressed. And she feels like a lot of artists are being suppressed. So she became an advocate for the whole Drake versus UMG, lawsuit, and she is doing it for Aubrey Drake Graham. Let's continue.
To this case, at least the people that are named in this case, because we know as of currently that Drake had dropped 63 potential witnesses in the defamation suit against UMG. Now, granted, people on this lawsuit are Lucien Grange, Jody Gerson, Monte Littman, many more. But the problem is now it feels like there's a smear campaign with the individuals listed on Drake's witness list. Now, when we looked at the witness list and not even trying to look at random names, these are the first names listed on here. We have Drake, UMG, Ramon Alvarez Smickle, and Kojo, who we had talked about in a recent live and a recent video. Drake had paid private investigators to look for Kojo, but they were only able to find other locations that don't really tie.
And they're still looking for Kojo. They're still looking for Kojo. They feel like he's using tactics to promote defamatory material against Drake.
Tied to the Kojo that is an A&R to Kendrick Lamar. As a matter of fact, it just looked like a whole bunch of scam reports, mass reporting Kojo under false pretenses. So it looks like someone is trying to mass report Kojo under false allegations, trying to defame him before he goes to court. And we talked about that in a previous video, but it ties into the other circumstances, another issue that is occurring online, because currently this account doesn't exist, but this account is known as No NDA Network. And this account has been kind of going on these crazy rants. This account has been just doing the most. But the problem that I have with this account, it's part of the smear campaign, and the smear campaign names people in this lawsuit. And if you want me to be real, it just seems so funny to me because this person is attacking the people.
They're basically trying to grab, straws. They're basically trying to throw shit on the wall and see what sticks. And they're smearing all of these people's names in order to create evidence for the court. In short, I'm summarizing everything.
On this lawsuit, just going down the order that it's listed. As you could see here, me and Jalopy had talked about this issue. This person had posted when their account was active because they had crashed out and deactivated it. But before that, it says a Triple N exclusive proof that NFR podcast was paid to slander Drake by an agency that represents Interscope and UMG. So they're saying that they have proof that NFR podcast, which is another media outlet that is on Twitter and all the other social media platforms, they're claiming that they are getting paid to slander Drake. However, they have no proof, and NFR hasn't spoke to them or addressed this at all. But I don't believe that this is true. I don't believe what they're saying is true at all.
A lot of the people that are reporting on this, right? A lot of the podcasts and different, um, you know, a lot of the podcasts and a lot of the creators on YouTube, we're not getting paid to talk about, um, to basically talk about this. We're not. We're taking the news and we're just reporting on it. A lot of people are saying that we are getting paid to do this, but we're not. I mean, yeah, like we may be getting monetized to do it, but we're not accepting payola from a third party to talk about this. And that's what this NNN exclusive is trying to say, that the NFR podcast is accepting payola under the rug to smear Drake's name, basically. And it continues.
They say that this agency also bought it, Not Like Us, and many other hits. NFR lawyers have tried to sweep this under the rug, but I can't be silenced. You are seeing it here. And they show this invoice. But the real important thing to notice about this invoice is the.
Now, pay attention. Do not click off of the video. Pay attention to the next couple of minutes. Y'all need to just. Everybody needs to open our eyes. We all need to open our eyes. This is why we keep saying that it's not Kendrick fans that are dragging this. It's Drake, his fans, and the people that are aligned to Drake. Now, pay attention.
Person that it was built to. Now, if you look at who this was built to, it shows that it was built to Ramon Alvarez Smickel, who is also listed on the 63 witnesses that Drake had piled up. And it's just funny because it's the first one on the list. It just feels like this information is fake. And this person just attached the first person on the witness list. Well, they are a digital marketer. They're the head of digital marketing at Interscope. So maybe they were just going for this person because of their title. But it is strange that the smear campaign that they're doing on the internet is targeting the first person on Drake's witness list. Now, this person took off their account for a reason, because people started calling him out. He had posted this invoice claiming that this person, Ramon Alvarez Smickel from Interscope, was paying NFR podcasts to spew propaganda about Drake. They're claiming that NFR was getting paid 30 grand to talk smack about Drake. And they're saying that they have the proof. But my problem is, if you have an invoice like this that could help Drake in a lawsuit, why don't you just give it to Drake and his lawyers? Why do you have to post it on?
Facts. Why post it? Why post it online to make this public? You're trying to get the approval of the public. You're you're trying to make it public knowledge, so that way whenever you use this in the courts, they can actually go back and say, well, what does the public think about this? Well, we already know this information because this so and so said this and we found the evidence. But keep paying attention. Keep paying attention.
On the internet. Oh, that's right, because it's not real. This isn't real at all. It's actually funny because the first thing that you look up on Google is invoice generator, and this is the exact same thing that you get. It's the exact same outcome. This is invoice generator, or at least one of them, and you could make the same exact copy that they did. And you could even bill it to Drake and ship it to Drake.
God damn.
And you could put for $1 million. You know, this is rat beef. Charge it to $1 million.
God damn. Hey, shout out to Vil and his community. Shout out to Vil and his community, for real. It's crazy to me. It's
The crazy part is that after this guy got exposed, right? Because after he had submitted
crazy.
this and people called him out for it being fraud, people got on his case. People were telling him, hey, you know, this isn't real. This is just fake. He thought that people were going to eat this up and believe it. He got so upset for people finding out that this wasn't real. He went on a crazy rant online and ended up just deactivating his account altogether. So he had posted all these crazy things because nobody would believe him. So he just decided to just crash out and post all these crazy things. So messed up and so uncalled for. This account is solely here just to spew propaganda. And the minute that no one would believe him, he deactivated his account right after saying so many offensive things. And then when we were talking about this on live, he tried to reactivate his account and continue talking mess. Now, this is crazy because this is the second time that somebody has been named on this witness list that they're trying to defame, or they're trying to make look like a criminal, or try to look like somebody who's doing shady activity. First, it was Kojo. When we talked about Kojo, the previous video, Drake was trying to look for Kojo. Kojo is somebody associated with Kendrick Lamar. And after the beef, people started mass reporting Kojo as a scammer. The only problem is that these reports don't look real because he got mass reported on the same day by 3 different.
how. Sorry, I didn't mean to push that button, but how is Drake getting away with this? He's obviously trying everything to win this lawsuit. He's trying everything. It's crazy the amount of shit that is being tried here. And since he's doing it in public, it's easy to figure
people
out
in 3 different states, all at the
it's easy to figure out that it's not real. Let's continue.
same time. It just doesn't seem real. It just doesn't look real. Looks like this was planted. Exactly how this profile is planting information about Ramon Smickle. It is the same thing, just on different aspects, just on different platforms, but has the same goal. They're all trying to make these individuals on Drake's witness list look bad before they even go to court or even potentially get called to court. And it doesn't end there, because as we continue to look into the NDA network, they tried to say that they had information from ad standards in regards to NFR podcast. Now, the screenshots that I have are blurry, but essentially they were trying to get this fake screenshot of ad standards, which apparently is this company that holds information from Canada. You could correct me in the comments, but this apparently is like his proof that NFR was doing some type of shady activity. Still, after he deleted his account, after he said those offensive things, he came back and tried to say that he was hacked, and he tried to say that people at Rock Nation hacked him.
Pay attention. We need to pay this is the type of shit that we need to keep paying attention to. Why are they trying so hard? They want Drake wants to win this lawsuit so that way he can become independent. That way he can get out of his contract and go somewhere else, or to negotiate his new contract with UMG. That's if he wants a new contract with them. This is stuff that we need to this is things that we need to pay attention to.
Because he's trying to spill the truth, but really it's just him just saying messed up things and then trying to act like he was hacked to try to save face that he got caught with some fake invoices. But now he's trying to have some fake information or fake documents to try to prove NFR podcast is doing some type of scam activity. Someone said nice Google Docs and screenshotted it and compared it to other Google Docs that you could just make on your computer. But what's funny is that
Ad standards went. They went, found that tweet that the guy made. Ad standards did not send his letter. Please take it down immediately. Pay attention. This is crazy. They're trying everything, throwing shit at the wall. If this doesn't open people's eyes, then what will?
standards themselves, their official account had posted right under his post, and he said, "Ad standards did not send this letter. Please take it down immediately," which is so hilarious because the official account of Ad standards saw what they were being posted about and told him that that was fake. So now again, for the third time in a row, this guy has been proven to be a liar and is trying to be a con artist and trying to spew propaganda to help Drake make these people on his witness list look bad. And this is the second time that we're seeing.
And what gets me, he keeps deleting his profile. He keeps deleting his profile on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. And then he brings it back up because he's getting so much hate. He brings it back to spew more lies. And then he gets upset when he gets caught.
Seeing this pattern. We see it with Kojo, and we're seeing it with this account on Twitter, No NDA Network. And this is why they keep going out, and this is why they keep turning off their page. They keep getting put on blast because of the things that they're posting and the things that they're doing. They try to be a reliable source, and people are seeing them spew propaganda right in front of everybody. But what's interesting is how Drake's case updated up until this point, because as of right now, on July 21st, Drake's case updated. But it's strange how this updated, because there's this woman by the name of Monet Merchant. Monet Merchant had talked about her involvement in this case in a weird way, to be quite honest with you, because if I read you how she introduced herself, it is very strange. She tells the court that her name is Monet. This declaration is submitted solely for the record to acknowledge public indexing, thought leadership, and cultural authorship in alignment with artists' rights without interfering with court proceedings or representing any legal party. She says, "Dear Honorable Judge, I have respectfully submitted the enclosed declaration of public indexing and cultural interest in reference to the ongoing proceedings in above captioned matter. My name is Monet Merchant, a public figure, artist, and legal advocate. And this filing is submitted in good faith as a cultural stakeholder, digital archivist, and federally indexed party who has emerged in direct alignment with the themes of this case through public discourse, artificial intelligence results, and intellectual contribution." So she's basically saying all this to say that she's just a spectator that gave her opinion on this situation. AI.
She's an advocate. Advocates are just people who want to involve themselves or speak out against something. And she's trying to involve herself into this solely because her name was involved in an AI. When you look her name up in AI, she felt like it's already, my name is already involved. Let me involve myself even more. That's what she's that's why she's involving herself. And she said it in this document.
Overview or Google, if you look up her name in Drake, for whatever reason, she just comes out. At first, it looks like she came out as her lawyer. At first, it confused her as Drake's legal representation. However, that wasn't the case. It later corrected itself to AI and confirmed that she's associated with Drake just by being commentary on his dealings with the law and the issues going on with the court. She's not somebody that's a lawyer. She's just somebody who just talked about it, just like me and you. But I guess she's just trying to involve herself because AI picks up her name. And because of that, she thinks that she could just message the court, which is strange. This is a weird way to insert yourself in any type of lawsuit. Just because you Google her name in Drake's and it shows that she's a spectator and gave her opinion on it, now she wants to act involved. That is strange. Why her? Out of all people, why would she want to do this? And it's crazy because one of the articles that she talks about on here that they bring up is actually in Drake's favor. But you know what they talk about? You know what she talked about that they also added on the screenshot here? She said that smear campaigns don't win the courtroom. Evidence does.
Smear campaigns don't win lawsuits. Yet Drake is over there doing smear campaigns. She thinks that UMG is the one doing smear campaigns when it's Drake and his whatever people and fans, they're the ones doing the smear campaign. So how does that make sense? Make it make sense.
Is what I believe she had said. I'm paraphrasing here, but you could see right here. This is the only article that talked about Monet. It's Sports Kita, and they made a blog about Monet and what she said about Drake on Twitter. And this is what she's quoted to say: "Smear campaigns don't win in the courtroom; evidence does." It just seems like they're projecting everything on other people. It seems like they're responsible of what they're accusing other people of. And then the most recent update is just this woman and her article talking about smear campaigns, but in Drake's favor. It's just weird, bro. It just seems like they're trying to save face. I would say that Monet Merchant is compromised, but I don't know. We'll keep it alleged. It is just strange how the only article that she's involved in and they added here was her talking about smear campaigns. Almost like we couldn't be doing smear campaigns. Look, this girl is talking about it against me. So you know what I mean? I detect foul play.
This is what I said in my last video where I talked about Drake putting wool over people's eyes. He continues doing it and continues trying to do it. It's not only in hip hop, it's also everywhere else. We need to be mindful. We need to be very mindful about that.
Can be illegal, right? I mean, either way or either or, there's people out there on social media trying to make people involved in Drake's list, the 63 people list. They're trying to make them look guilty of something. They're trying to make them look guilty before they even get called upon to go to court. We have Ramon being messed with on Twitter by this random con artist account. We got Kojo being searched for by private investigators and mass reported on scam accounts. So my question to you is this: is Drake involved in any of these smear campaigns? Is he trying to spin narratives on the internet? Is he trying to make people look guilty before they get called upon in court? Is he in on this, or is he falling for these smear campaigns himself? Either he's involved in this or he's falling for this gullible shit. But either way, whatever these accounts are doing can't be legal. I mean, in a legal sense, it looks like they're messing with some type of legal activity that's going on with this case. Like, this can't be legal, right? What they're doing, smear campaigning people on this witness list. But I am past the bar exam, bro. I just really do think that there is something fishy going on online with this case, with the people that Drake had named in the.
Wouldn't that be considered tampering? Wouldn't that be considered like tampering with witnesses, or I don't know. Y'all leave it in the comment section. I didn't pass the bar exam either. But y'all let me know in the comment section. Let me know if you guys think that, you know, if Drake is involved in this smear campaign, or do you think just people in general are doing this because they think that they are part of OVO? Let me know in the comment section. Let's continue. Video's almost done.
Witness list, it does feel like people are trying to make them look like criminals before they could even get involved in this case. But we'll keep it alleged, bro. I don't know. Hopefully not, because this doesn't look right at all. It seems like foul play. Seems like someone's trying to spin a narrative on other people that are involved in this case, and I want to know y'all's opinion on it.
Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. My thoughts, I think, again, they're just trying to throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Again, I think that this could be, I think it could be illegal. Y'all let me know if all the lawyers out there, let me know if it's illegal to tamper with that, or let me know if it's even tampering. But yeah, I do think that X account, they are making or trying to draw at straws, or trying to, you know, throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. So that way, whenever they do end up going to court, it can make it easier for Drake to win. But y'all let me know in the comment section. This has been your boy J Tom Reactions. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys already know what to do. It's been your boy J Tom Reactions. I am out this bitch. You guys already know. You guys know already. Let's fucking go.